Okay, we continue again our last part of the explanation for XRD analysis. Okay, so for this last video, I want to explain about data acquisitions for XRD analysis. So analysis for XRD is very important. Okay, in order to help you to assist you to find your answers. Okay, so let me share the slide. Okay, in order to analyze the XRD result, so we use database, and number two, we use index. Okay, uh, sometimes you will when you go through in the Google, when you go through in the YouTube, uh, you will heard this kind of terms. Okay, database, meaning that you have the library in order to do the matching. The index is something like the subset to matching. Okay, index matching between your sample and also the library database. All right. For XRD, normally we use this term ICDD powder diffraction file. Okay, they have a long name for this kind ICDD numbers. Okay, so try to find out what is the ICDD numbers. Okay, for first year maybe it's not important, but for mixed mode student, please make sure that you understand what is the ICDD means. Okay, because later on in the second semester, all of you, especially for the master student mixed mode, you will conduct your own project, and then I think not think surely you will use the XRD a part of the component analysis for your project. Okay, so for this experiment, for XRD experiment, I will cover this. Okay, alphabetic for manual method we use alphabets, Hanawalt and Fink, and computer aided method we use the PCPDF and PCSI. Actually, this one the system. Okay, but for our experiment, okay, I will explain how to use the alphabets, Hanawalt and Fink later on. Okay, this one I will send. I will explain, send the video, and put it in the e-learning system. All right, so please make sure you understand this before you prepare your lab report, how to uh, do the manual methods. Okay, for this experiment I focus on the manual method, but I also show to you using the computer aided methods. Later on in Cik Zaini, the assistant engineer in the XRD lab, will help you to explain how we use the software uh, in order to in order to analyze the result. So for this, for the exercise that I give you in the e-learn, okay, you need to you need to ensure that you understand how to use Hanawalt and Fink method. Okay. Uh, all right. The search mesh and methods. Okay. Uh, it's difficult to explain using this using this slide. Later on I will show you the video later on. Okay, not now. You need to see in the e-learning. I will post the video. Okay, so for the search method we have alphabets. Okay, the entry method, chemistry and Hanawalt, Fink, and ESI and Boolean. Okay, the ESI and Boolean sometimes we use it, but more complex analysis. But normally for manual method we use alphabet, Hanawalt, and Fink. Okay, for alphabets, later on I will show the video. This one just for your information. Okay, this one the example. For the manual method, okay, normally we have the books. Okay, the XRD books. So uh, you can see for alphabets, okay, we arrange the compound according to the alphabet's order. Okay, this one sodium, iron hydroxide, and cyanide. Okay, so later on in the video I will show to you. Okay, Hanawalt as well. Example for Hanawalt search manual page. Okay, this one the manual page. Okay, this number. Okay, the first column, second column, third column, fourth column, and others. Okay, actually is the D value. Okay, what is the D value? Okay, D value is the interplanar spacing that I mentioned to you. Let's say we stack in order, if you want to get the crystalline material, the plane containing atom must be stacked together. Okay, and this stacking layer of plane containing atoms, they have something distance value. So they have a different orientation and different distance. So meaning that when you pass through the distance, they will give you some values. Okay, the value between the planes. So how to read it later I will explain. Okay, same also with the Fink. Okay, so meaning that for manual searching method, uh, all this data, alphabets, Hanawalt, and Fink, provided in one book. Okay, later in my video I will show you the books. Okay, so please make sure that you stay with me for the next video. All right, I think as a conclusion, XRD is a very powerful tool to analytical, but it's limited to crystalline material. However, as I mentioned, if you become a R&D engineer or materials engineer in the future, let's say SRD, sometimes we can identify as well whether the material is semi-crystalline or amorphous, okay, based on the material that you develop. Okay, SRD will provide reliable analysis if we know the exact setting according to the correct knowledge and information. All right, so as a conclusion remarks from me, uh, XRD is, I can say, is a heart of the material science research or engineering. Okay, without XRD, we difficult to identify the compound, the formula of the component, or the phases present in your new developed materials. Okay, so I think for introduction videos, these 4 videos might help you in order to clearly understand what is the XRD is about. Okay, if you have any question, later I will, maybe you can chat inside the forum, or I will later create a one platform in order for you to post the question related to XRD analysis. Okay, thank you very much for your time for these 4 videos. Sorry if I maybe my interpretation is not good. If you have any question, feel free to ask me. Even we can make a meeting call, video call, in order to discuss further. Thank you very much. Enjoy.